Thank everybody for watching Crypto Revolution. We talk about everything crypto almost daily, jumping right into the market. Today in crypto, Bitcoin has seen some upside. However, what are the major obstacles in front of Bitcoin right now? Let's talk about it. So this is the Bitcoin 1 hour chart. Bitcoin has been in this falling channel, falling wedge for an extended period of time since May the 15th. Bitcoin broke out previously, ran up into this resistance and got a hard rejection. It's important to understand that you have these rejections where the price action slowly meanders down, and you have these rejections where it gets completely nuked. Very strong sign of weakness here, but then you get this. So look at it, shoulder, head, shoulder, inverse, and you get an upside move. Now, you have to understand that this is a downtrend. If you've been holding coins, altcoins have been getting hit hard. You do not want to sit and hold coins when Bitcoin is in a downtrend. The shorts on MEXC have been insane. We've been making so much money trading this market both ways. I love it. For the longest time, I was very hesitant to get into leverage or short trading, but now it's the best thing ever because we've got a strong exchange in MEXC and Bitcoin is in a downtrend, and it's you trading with the trend, and that's so much easier, right? Obviously, you have these swings with downside where you want to be short, but overall, anything over time, it's been down. The Bitcoin on the 1 hour chart hasn't broken out of this falling wedge yet. If it does, it's got the same resistance that rejected here, rejected here, rejected here. So Bitcoin needs to hold this resistance. You've pushed higher, but you haven't broken. See this double bottom? Like these W patterns can make you a ton of money if you're trading long. But if you look at this area at this level, you're nowhere near it. Right? You've got all this resistance overhead. All the sellers are stacked all over the place overhead. Bitcoin's got the bulls have their work cut out for them. Now, we look at the daily chart. We've had this idea of a bearish retest. It's already played out. You've got the same falling wedge, which is a downtrend on the Bitcoin daily chart. Day after day, you've seen Bitcoin price action. Even though you've had moves higher, you've had bigger corrective waves to the downside. Now, it's important to understand that until this breaks out of this pattern, you assume it stays in it, right? Understand that you lose 25,800, 25,200 comes quick. And Bitcoin has been kind of boring, but we've been nailing these leverage trades and altcoin bangers. I've got some amazing shout outs to give in my trading group. This person went to Miami, made close to $10,000 in 24 hours, up 480%. This person on MEXC made 161%. He said, it's only started. I'm up almost 1,000% today. He's 10x his money. No more trading for today. I'm going to be calm. I'm going to make good decisions. Your emotions will work against you trading. When you get too confident, you get wrecked. And that is an important idea that we teach psychology behind trading in the trading group. This person, I owe you a trip, Istanbul vacation. He went to Istanbul and he 3x'd the amount of money it would take for his vacation while he was on vacation. The amount of money being made in the trading group is amazing based on the price moves of Bitcoin. It's seen 309%, 129%, 110%, 109%, 102%. I've got a multitude of videos to teach you how to long and short with low leverage in the trading group. We nail banger after banger after banger. I've got the strongest team in crypto, period. We're lower on the prices, rock bottom fees to join the group, $200 off, lowest price ever, plus 60% off. Go over to my website, cryptorev.net. Join. Listen, if you have any questions, email me, cryptobitcoinchris@gmail.com. We've got an app coming out We've got an indicator coming out. We've got leverage trading group coming out. It's endless money. The most important thing is that you sign up for MEXC, and they even have like a practice account that you can use, a demo account, where you can practice trading. And I encourage you to do that. There are 16 hours left. Use the link in the description to get up to $9,100 in bonuses. Easiest money you can make in crypto. Banging. Now, we need to talk about this idea that a lot of our crypto gem picks, everybody's super excited about the bull rally that's coming. End of the peak, I'm looking for the end of 2024, last 4 months, right? However, we're going to see explosive run-ups in these altcoins. And our gem picks that are going to do 20x, 30x, even 50x, it's hard to pick them right now because a lot of them don't even exist. The best marketing starts with timing the release of these coins. You look at these teams and they contact me all the time. And they're like, hey, we're paying this big YouTuber, they made this video. We paid them to make this video. All the big YouTubers you can think of, they're shilling the coins. And that gives me a good idea on what coins are going to be successful, because the bottom line is whoever has the best marketing, you can have a subpar crypto and better marketing, and your coin's price will be a lot higher than a superior coin as far as technology goes, as far as the design and the programming goes, as far as the code goes, right? The marketing in this market is so important because you're selling the dream in the beginning, right? This is, hey, well, this is what we're going to do. This is what we have to do. This is what we're going to promise you. This is what our roadmap says. They're all promises in the future. But you have these coins that have been around for a year or two, and it's like, hey, we've got nothing really to show for it, or it's just lackluster performance. Because when you actually have to do what you say, they have a hard time. Meme coins are going to have a season. Altcoins in general will have multiple seasons, but we'll have an amazing crypto run up in end of 2024. And we've had some amazing gains already previously when Bitcoin doubled in price from 16,000 to close to 31,000. Keep in mind the next run up, you'll see the altcoins that are down like 90%, some of them. The whales are just sitting on the sidelines. You go over to CoinMarketCap, there is $83 billion just sitting, waiting to buy the gem pick bangers. They're waiting on the sidelines. AI projects are going to explode, have tremendous run-ups. Remember, large caps are heavy, right? So they're hard to move. Bitcoin has a huge market cap. It's, Bitcoin with a $500 billion market cap, to double it, it would take another $500 billion just to double the price, right? Where a small fraction of that would make larger caps like ADA hit huge multiples. But even smaller caps, like we find in MEXC and Kucoin, which were nailing the gem picks, makes those so much more profitable. So I know people fall in love with these coins, and you have these coins that are going to be the best, and they're going to be, the mainstream adoption is coming. But the reality is, you want to be in the new coins that promise the world and sell the dream, market themselves correctly. They will do the biggest multiples. The biggest gains will come from these coins. When it comes time to develop, that happens later. It's slow going. Blockchain is slow and clunky. It's not able to really compete with centralized software. People in the world, and I went out today and I asked probably 10 people about Bitcoin. Maybe 2 people had ever heard of it. They were younger. Most people had no clue what I was doing. They were like, what? I have no idea what Bitcoin is. They've never even heard of it. And they were older. It was during the day. Probably most people were working that would have a good understanding of what Bitcoin is. But I'm in a smaller town and people just didn't know. We're still early in this. But you have to recognize the fact that people want and they use things as far as social media goes, TikTok, YouTube, Instagram. They want fast, well-developed programs. They're not going to hey, I'm going to support blockchain and go to a slow and clunky, less performing program. And so blockchain, it's hard for blockchain to compete with the speed and the development of these mainstream social media platforms, software companies. Mainstream just wants speed, performance, easy use, availability, right? They're not going to just jump through hoops to, I want to support blockchain. They have no clue what it is. So the most important thing is we need regulations in crypto in the United States to really let the largest corporations start to dip their toes in the water. Yes, you can say, oh, well, Tesla bought this, and a lot of larger companies have obviously dipped their toes in this, but they're very cautious. And we're seeing a kickback from the SEC. We're seeing the SEC hitting Coinbase up with a Wells notice. There's different exchanges getting hit hard across the United States. SEC is just targeting. So this hinders blockchain development, the United States success in blockchain, this technology in general. The United States, there's a ton of money in the United States. Understand that is important for some type of blanket regulation. That happens, things change tremendously for the United States. Go over to the news that moves the market. You go to the core PCE price index, and it was actually higher than market expectations. Hotter, they say, hotter than market expectations. What does this mean? This means that prices are still working higher. Now, they're lower than the all-time high, but they're working higher. And so everybody's hoping that you don't see an interest rate hike the next FOMC meeting. However, this alone increases the chances of a rate hike, and a rate hike would be devastating for the banking industry. And that's, you got the Fed, they're like, we want to stop inflation. We don't want to wreck the banks. Janet Yellen comes out and says, we're probably going to see more merging to the larger banks, basically indicating like, hey, some of the smaller banks are going to fail. Have this huge issue right in front of us in the United States with the Fed, interest rate hikes possible. I think I'll go and I post this in the group. And again, constant updates are in the group. The core PCE came in hot today. Fed preferred measure of inflation. This, coupled with markets continuing to move higher, the odds of another rate hike in June are now 60%. We see a rate hike. This market's stocks are moving higher still. And regardless of this news, still moving higher. I mean, crypto had, Bitcoin didn't seem to care. Had a little pump. Stocks were in the green today. Even Fed's like, hey, the market's still moving well. They don't want to wreck the markets. They don't want to wreck the banks. But everything's in the green today. And so what will happen next FOMC meeting? Huge question and something to pay attention to. If you guys like the content that we provide on a daily basis, be sure to subscribe to the channel, like the video, leave a comment in the comment box. Thanks so much. I'll see you guys tomorrow.